Um, hey, welcome
Hey.
to Tuesday Night Live. I'm Jennifer Stamper,
I'm Max Stamper.
and we're excited to be here with you all. This is our second.
So it's officially a series now.
It's a series
Yes.
now. So thanks for joining us for our second Tuesday Night Live. We're really excited. We have a couple great testimonies tonight, so we're just going to jump right in. We want to go ahead and get Shannon first because we know Shannon's out and about and you know, changing the world one meeting at a time. So
Yes.
Shannon's kind of why we're all here tonight.
Yep.
She's our upline, and she's got an incredible financial testimony. We just love for you to just briefly share and let you, take it away.
You got it. I love you guys. Can you hear me okay? Because I have like almost no signal. Okay, good.
Doing good.
So I am so excited for this. I love what you guys are doing. Love the growth and the excitement that you guys share everywhere you go. I always get so fired up whenever I talk to you guys. Such a blessing. So thank you for inviting me. Jennifer's right. I am at a meeting today trying to fight for our taxes to be lowered. This is what we do in Cherokee County, Georgia. But no, so 22 months ago, made the decision to do this, dove face first in, right? Came in as a diamond, didn't even see this little patch yet, never even saw it, but I decided I want to go for it. Then I went to a convention that a lot of us are getting ready to go to, and I came back and I was so fired up. I caught the Stampers in the parking lot and I had to share with them what was going on. We found 22, almost 23 months later. And y'all, I'm a single mom who a year ago almost lost her home because I could not pay. I was struggling, like a lot of us, to pay the bills. And I can tell you, we do not make income claims, but I can tell you when you shift your mind into a belief, into a knowing that you are going forward, that's exactly what happened. I made a dedicated decision about, I'd say maybe 9 or 10 months ago now, that this was my business. I was going to take ownership of it, that I was worthy of making the kind of money that this business can provide, that I'm able and willing and divinely chosen by the Lord to be able to do this. And I'm going to tell you what happens when you start changing your mindset and your thought processes and the words that come out of your mouth and you start declaring and speaking. It's happening. I am now over 6 figures. This is my sole income. I am able to bless people in ways I never thought possible. Seeing this team, just you Stampers and some of the other people on this call, seeing you all grow is a joy of my life. It feeds my soul. It gives fire and excitement and joy to this because it's not, there are so many healing testimonies. I could tell you healing testimonies all day long. I feel like a broker. But for me, specifically, personally, it wasn't just about more energy, mental clarity, lowering my inflammation, my lungs actually regenerating in a way that no one told me was possible. It's also become a way that I can support myself as a single mom with my family. So, and it's a community of awesome. Like, who jumps? I'm in this meeting. I'm like, I gotta go because I gotta go share this excitement. This is such a cool thing. So I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm showing them my patch. Like, oh, I'll tell you about it after the meeting. You know what I mean? Like, it's so contagious. We talk when we believe and put our mind to something, we can do anything. I hit the rank. I skipped over the rank of senior director, went right into executive. And I'm watching these 2 beautiful faces right here get ready to jump into the next rank as well. And you're just going to keep going. And it's a joy and a privilege and a blessing to do this with you guys. So my message to everyone today in the last few days, the Lord's really been leaning on my heart. Make sure you're speaking what you want, because if you change your focus, that will change your results. So if you're focusing on the things you can't have and won't have, no, that's what you're going to get. But if we start focusing on the things that we can, girl, I'm a walking, breathing testimony of the fact that some days I can't believe it. You know what I mean? I'm pinching myself. Like, what's going on?
Yeah.
But
that's awesome.
Thank you so much. I know I don't want to take too much time because I do have to go back and I'm signed up to speak is the only reason, or else I'd be on here for the whole call. I can't wait to hear the rest. But yeah, I just love you guys and thank you for inviting me to come on.
Thanks for coming
so
on.
Much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's so encouraging. Thanks, Shannon. Thanks for you know, taking care of our team, but also helping take care of our community.
Yes.
So go fight the power, get those taxes lowered.
Wow.
And any of you that are on this team are blessed to be with these guys because they are a powerhouse duo right here.
We love you and we're excited. Gosh, so what a testimony. I mean,
Yeah.
Shannon's paying her mortgage, single mom. And I mean, I remember in the parking lot after church, you know, Shannon was talking to us about
Yep.
these patches
Yep.
and, you know, and here we are, you know, a little less than 2 years later, and Shannon's, you know, making an incredible living,
Yep.
not just surviving, is, you know, she's breaking down
Thriving, yeah.
the you know, that single moms can't thrive, because she's a living testimony that you can. And it's an incredible product. And listen, that's my heart. Single moms are my heart. I was a
Yes.
single mom.
Yep.
I was raised by a single mom. He was raised by a single mom.
Yep.
So we not only love that our upline is, you know, Shannon, but, you know, we've got single moms on our team, and it's exciting. And we're actually about to hear from Lisa, who's another incredible single mom.
Yep.
So give it up for our single moms tonight. Make some noise.
Thank you.
So yeah, so Lisa, Shannon was able to share a financial testimony.
Yes,
Now,
yes.
you know, just doing incredible with the product. So Lisa, tell us a little bit about, you know, the X39 and how it's been going for you.
Well, that's very motivating from Shannon to hear from a single mom, and she's doing it, you know, that's really encouraging, you know. So I started X39 in January, on January 20th, right? And it's been a journey from the first day that I got the package on a Saturday. I have chronic back pain and neck pain that I deal with for the last 10 years. And with that said, when I got the package, I was dealing with a stiff neck. I couldn't turn my neck to the right or left because I had fallen a couple of days ago. And from that, and I decided to wear it. It was like around 2:00. I wore the patch and I wore it for like 6 hours. And then the next day, when I couldn't turn my neck for 2 days I was waiting for that package, so desperately waiting for that. And then I'm talking to my sister in the morning and I'm like, wait, I can turn my neck. What? No effort at all. The pain, the stiffness went away. And that has been the major, you know, selling point of this patch. Has helped me with inflammation, which, you know, it's a life changer. When you deal with chronic pain, you can't sleep well. You can't, it's just, you know, a chore. So this has been a prayer answered. I've told Jen that. I've been praying for God to help me with inflammation and get rid of this. And I don't want to take painkillers. I don't want to be living with that. So, you know, I've also tried the Eon. The Eon has helped me too at night. So I bought most of the patches that they have just to try them out, except the energy one, because I think the X39 gives me energy. So I haven't needed that yet. But another thing I experienced, which was with the Icewave, the Icewave, I wore them under my feet, and I was volunteering in a pantry, and we're standing up for 4 hours, and I work at a desk. I don't stand for 4 hours. And I tell you, I did not hurt at all. The next day I was fine. Like I was standing for 10 minutes. It wasn't even, you wouldn't have even known. I had no leg pain. Yeah. So I had listened to one of the testimonies on Facebook, and one of the ladies, she was wanting to spend time in Disney World, and she knew, you know, the lines and everything. So she put the Icewaves under her feet. Yeah. And that's where I got it from. And it really does work. So besides the X39, so I had the X39 and the Icewave under my feet, and I was like feeling like, wow, I feel too good. Wait a minute. Like, you know, when you've been in pain for so many years and it just becomes like a monkey on your back. I don't know how to explain it, but it is something you just deal with, and you try to mentally and praying that there's a resolution or something that will help me. I've gone to chiropractors, I've gone to orthopedic. They can do a remedy, but nothing that muscle relaxants, but nothing that like X39 has done.
Yeah.
The detoxing has been a trip too, but it's made me stronger. So I can't wait to talk about what more God has for me with this patch, you know?
Oh, and you're just getting started.
That's right.
You're just getting started. So it's exciting. We'll have to have you come back on, you know, the longer you're on it, and to share more. So I'm excited. And Lisa, we're some of us are taking a trip down to Orlando in a couple days because we got the Believe conference. So we're gonna be a party on wheels. And then Marty's flying down because, you know, she's just I know. Well, she just did that like a month ago. So she's gonna be down there. So I'm excited. We're gonna have so much fun. But Lisa, thanks for sharing. And I know I think what we're just gonna do now is kind of go through a couple slides and just share a little briefly about the X39 product and the testimony, because you know this is just a little bit of all that. But before we go through the slides, I think we were going to talk about the new thing that they're offering for people that want to do the product, and then
So you may have got this email yourself, but you got an email saying that you can now pay for your Lifewave product directly from your e-wallet. You don't have to transfer it to your bank account and then pay for it that way. So it's just a way they're trying to make it easier for people to be able to work their business. So all the details are in the back office and on the website and all that. But that's a huge thing. We've had people ask about that before, like, why can't you just pay for it from there? Well, now you can.
Yeah, that's a really cool thing to offer, because sometimes, you know, people are like, because that's sometimes just a goal. I work with people like, hey, wouldn't you like just to not even have this coming out of your wallet? You know, you don't have to pay for the patches. So it's kind of a nice thing for people that really just maybe not interested in doing any more, but just being a consumer of the product. But hey, wouldn't it be nice to have an extra, you know, $3.33 back in your wallet, and you're not even paying for it, and you're feeling great. So anyway, we thought that's a nice little something we just wanted to touch on. And then as always, we do stay after. We'll stop recording. If you have any questions, we could, you know, maybe walk you through that if you have any questions. But I think we're just going to go through the slides real quick.
Yeah, so we're just going to go through a few of them. There's on Thursday Thursday nights they'll go through a full presentation. We've been asked to just touch on a few of the slides. So do you guys see the slides? Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So well, it's not changing now. Hold on. That's one more time.
Forget it.
Yeah. There we go.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
So just very simply, the the fewer stem cells that you have, the faster you age and the slower you heal. And she's laughing at me.
It's true. It's true.
It is. And
we're getting older. I mean, I know we don't look a day over like 29 over here, but we're
I mean, I'm going to be 55 this year. And so I'm grateful to have any stem cells at all, you know. So let's see. Yeah, so by the time you're 30, you only have half of your stem cells, and by the time you're 60, you have hardly any stem cell activity at all. So this has been a game changer for a lot of people.
Yeah.
But having said that, it's not just older people that are getting benefits from this. Athletes are getting benefits from it. I mean, there's young kids that are getting a lot of benefits as far as just keeping attention and focus and a lot of different things. So It's not just for us old folk.
Yeah, and you know, we don't make any medical claims. This does not cure, prevent, treat any diseases or illnesses, and they have not done any clinical trials on 18 and under, but we have people and testimonies of kids as young as 3 who tend to struggle. I don't want to say the
People are nonverbal sometimes.
yes, just different things that and we've had a testimony of somebody on our team, their grandson, being able to say their teacher's name, you know,
and hadn't said it all year.
so little things like that. I mean, so just because you're younger doesn't mean that doesn't still work on the stem cell.
That's right. That's right. And so a lot of times people just ask, you know, how does it work? And so basically this little sticker right here, it's just it's actually light therapy. It's phototherapy.
Yeah.
It works very similar to the way the sunlight triggers your body to produce vitamin D. And this little patch, it just reflects the infrared light that your body gives off at a frequency back into your body that triggers your body to produce copper peptides and thereby producing stem cells.
Yeah.
So it's non-transdermal. There's nothing that your body's actually absorbing into your skin. Again, there's no drugs, no stimulants. It's just phototherapy. It's the light therapy. You know, we just went through some of the testimonies. A very simple product to share because there are so many great stories. And my shoulder I wasn't able to use for 15 years. I can use it now. Used to have acid reflux pretty badly in the evenings. I don't have that anymore. And so anyway, that's just a few of the things that it's helped us with. And I don't snore as badly. So
that's
for
a
her.
huge one. That's big. I mean,
So so there's that, and just the business aspect of it. You know, Shannon shared, you know, an amazing story. I mean, I remember her talking to us in the parking lot of the church, and she was just sharing about how excited she was about it, but also just how she was really struggling financially. And I'm so grateful to God that she is able to make it, and not just make it, but to really thrive right now financially as a single mom. And she does so much work for the community. She does so much work, volunteer work. You know, she's just a great person. And I'm just very grateful that she's able to make that living. But even on this slide here, you can see that Lifewave was a $20 million a year company, which is pretty good. But then when they released X39, they went from a $20 million to a $320 million company. And last year we made over 450 million, and they said this year we're on track to hit anywhere between 800 million and a billion. So with a B. So again, we can't promise any income level. It really has to do with your work ethic and what you're what you're really wanting out of it. But you know, it's not a Me Too product. It's not anything that anybody else can even sell right now. We have a 20-year patent. I think we still have 16 and a half years on that patent that nobody else can even sell this type of technology. So there's really no competition in there. So I wanted just to put this in here too. This is the website to go to get all the schedules for the other Zoom calls that happen throughout the week. Almost every night of the week, no matter what your schedule is, you can find some time that there's a Zoom call that you can tune into and get an even more in-depth presentation on the product, on the business opportunity, and yeah, so that was just a brief run through,
Mhm.
a synopsis, if you will,
Yeah.
of the opportunity. And yeah, Thursday nights, the Firestones have a really great presentation that I would encourage you to
Yeah.
invite anybody to.
Yeah. I mean, there's almost one every night of the week. So, and that, this is like probably one of the most simplest products because one, the product works. So just get people to try it. It's a
Yeah.
30-day money back guarantee. So there's really, you don't have anything to really lose, and it's simple. And all we do is we just keep pointing people back to the websites and to the Zoom calls. And you have an incredible team that does all the work for you, does all
Yeah.
the heavy lifting for you. So, Carl and Kathy say just become really good promoters. And yeah. So, we enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. And I think the best part is probably our team that we get to sit here and
Yeah.
look at your faces and
Yes.
get goofy with you guys. But yeah, so is that all the slides?
think
That's
that's it.
all the slides
Yep, that's
tonight.
it.
We'll stop share. Okay. So yeah, so guys, and this is something we want to keep building up this Tuesday night. We really want to keep it very brief.
Yeah.
Very informal and testimony driven, but also just a little bit on the product. But if you want to go a little more in depth, please tune into the Thursday night call with Carl and Kathy. That is on, and this is at team.com. The links are there. And yeah.
Well, I don't know. Actually, I don't know if Carl and Kathy's are on that page.
Okay. Well, they're not on that page, so don't listen to that. But we can give you the
we can
link.
get it to you,
Yeah, we give you
or
the link.
whoever invited you to this call can get it to you.
We'll get you the links, okay? We get the links. So yeah, I don't know. Is there anything else tonight?
I think that's about it. We wanted to just touch on the slides and share a couple of testimonies. So
And the Believe conference. So
Yes.
that's the big conference that we're all going to. And listen, if you can't make it down to Orlando, I think you can do a virtual
you
ticket.
get a virtual ticket, and if you get the virtual ticket, you can replay it, I think, for 45 days afterwards as well. So once
Loop
you've
it.
seen it, you can invite people over to watch it. If there's something in particular you want people to see, you got 45 days to show it.
And loop it. And like Marty, just loop it like the
Just
Gospel
listen to
of
it while you're
John.
sleeping. Listen to it while you're sleeping.
So I don't know. Yeah. So that would, we're excited about that.
Yep.
We're
Looking
excited.
forward to it.
So yeah, if you guys have any more questions, if not, we're gonna wrap this up. However, I'll stop recording, but if you have any questions, we can stick around and answer. Yeah. So I'm gonna stop recording. But guys, it's been great.
Thank you.
Thank you. But we're not leaving. We're just stopping recording.